All right, let's get this show started!
UFC light heavyweight champion Alex Pereira has continued the trend of MMA champs challenging big-time boxers. During a recent appearance on the Jackson podcast, Pereira confirmed his interest in a crossover boxing match between him and undisputed heavyweight king Oleksandr Usyk, whose last 5 boxing victories were against Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, and Daniel Dubois.
Não sei, acho que tudo é possível, mas é uma coisa que não dá pra planejar. Mas é uma coisa que eu tenho vontade.
That's something that he really wants, but you know, he's on a contract to UFC. We know McGregor did it. Don't know how he would, but it's something that he really like to do.
Yeah, who would be somebody that be a big fight for him in boxing right now?
Pô, campeão, né? Eu sou campeão, acho que né, igual o Usyk.
Cruiserweight.
Well, he's the champ. He would like to fight the champ. So Oleksandr
Acho que é
Usyk
uma
fight that he wants.
Wow! That'd be a super fight.
Wow,
That'd be
we can
fight of the
set that
century.
Pô, também já fiz sparring com um cara experiente, o Plínio sabe, né? E fui muito bem nos sparring. E os caras estão ganhando tudo aí.
He feel that he could do really good. Like people talk about boxing, but boxing is one of his strongest parts. And yeah, if he's supposed to fight, he's the champ. He want to fight the champ. So he'll fight Oleksandr Usyk. He think he could go head to head with him. He think he's up there. Me personally, I put him already to spar some world-class top 10 heavyweight boxers. Guys with names, real good names, not that I'm not gonna mention, but he did really good, bro. So I think he could do good.
Wow.
I believe in him.
Wow.
UFC Saudi Arabia official weigh-ins took place today. Here are the results. For the main event fight, both Israel Adesanya and Nasruddin Imavov successfully hit the 185-pound limit.
185 pounds for Israel Adesanya.
Thank you, Israel.
185 pounds for Nasruddin Imavov.
Shara Bullet Magomedov and former Bellator star Michael Venom Page, who clashed in the co-main, also both successfully made the middleweight limit.
185 pounds for Shara Bullet Magomedov.
Sure.
185.5 pounds for MVP.
Sergey Pavlovich weighed in at 249 pounds. His opponent, Jairzinho Rozenstruik, weighed in at 252 pounds.
249.
249 pounds for Sergey Pavlovich.
252.
252 pounds for the number 9 ranked Jairzinho Biggie Boy Rozenstruik.
Both Said Nurmagomedov and Vinicius Oliveira successfully made weight for their bantamweight clash.
135.5.
135.5 pounds for Said Nurmagomedov. 135 pounds for Vinicius Lockdog Oliveira.
The rest of the card made their contracted weight limits, with the exception of Lucas Alexander, who was 2.5 pounds heavier for his featherweight bout against the debuting Bogdan Grad. Because he did not hit his weight commitment, Lucas will forfeit 30% of his purse to Grad. After relocating from Ireland to Las Vegas and finding a new home at the Extreme Couture gym, Johnny Walker was ready for a fresh start at UFC 311 in a scheduled fight against Bogdan Guskov. Unfortunately, an injury forced Walker out of the fight. Despite the setback, it sounds like Walker's happy with his move to Vegas and his new coaches, saying that while it was great working with John Kavanagh at the SBG facility in Ireland, there was one key element that was missing. Speaking to MMA Junkie, Walker admitted, "I had very good training, coaching in Ireland with John Kavanagh. He improved my game. He helped me so much, but I did not have big guys there like a lot of training partners. I did not have high-level guys to train every day. I was training a lot in the boxing ring with boxer guys, so you see the result of the fight in the octagon against Volkan Ozdemir. I did this to myself. I gave a gift to Ozdemir, not taking the victory away from him. He's a good fighter, but I made it easy for him to win the fight because I was doing a lot of boxing in the boxing ring to train. I'm wasting my career if I'm not doing my best every day. I have to be a little bit selfish and think, I can't fight forever, I need to do my best. I moved here to Vegas because I have the UFC Performance Institute, I have strength and conditioning, I have nutrition, physical therapy, recovery, and I'm training now at Extreme Couture with Coach Eric Nixick. Every day of the week I have top 10, top 15 guys training there, Sean Strickland, and or any top 10 or top 15 guys, heavyweight or light heavyweight guys, not just from the UFC but other organizations. So I have high level training every day from different aspects so I can be challenged. You need to be challenged every day so you can evolve. This is why I'm here. Sean Strickland has offered his 2 cents on the recent Bryce Mitchell controversy. On the Arcan Sanity podcast, Mitchell went on a rant saying he'd have gone fishing with Adolf because he believes Adolf wanted the best for his country and was burning homophobic books. Mitchell also believes the Earth's flat, doesn't believe the Holocaust happened, and is a massive supporter of making America great again. These beliefs have caused many to label him as unhinged and Dana White calling him stupid. Now, Sean Strickland's reacted to the controversy, tweeting, "Not defending Bryce, but for the last year we have been watching kids missing limbs being pulled out of rubble from Israeli bombs. We have been being force-fed that Americans are to blame for these. The truth is complex and gray, hostage, generations of hate on both sides. We can sit here for hours arguing about cause and who is right and wrong. Bryce is a product of being on the internet too much. Nothing more, nothing less. I've been at a Trump rally thinking, wow, this feels like a Hitler speech. It is brainwashing. Find an enemy, attack the enemy, rally the people around the enemy. There is a reason why he rallied millions of people to do evil acts. Hate and fear is the easiest way to get people to march in the direction you want. Bottom line, you don't fix hate with hate in America or the world. Bryce is a product of the internet." Here's some more reactions from the MMA community. Ariel Hawani tweeted, "Each and every day MMA finds a way to reach a new low, a new way of embarrassing itself and those who are fans of it. Here's UFC fighter Bryce Mitchell saying with the utmost certainty, I honestly think that Hitler was a good guy. He fought for his country. He wanted to purify it by kicking the greedy Jews out that were destroying his country, that were turning them all into gays. But you know, it's free speech, brother. Nothing will be done, and I don't even care if anything is done. Say what you want. It just continues to baffle me at how unbelievably stupid, not to mention bigoted, some of the people in the sport or associated with the sport can be." Jason Hartley tweeted, Bryce Mitchell. Amy Kaplan, logging onto Twitter during my lunch break to see what's up on MMA Twitter, only to see Bryce's comments about Hitler, and really, I just can't. There's no excuse in 2025 to still be having this conversation. It's incredibly upsetting. MMA writer Kyle wrote, "Bryce Mitchell is the dumbest person he knows, dumbest person they know. With everyone up in arms, let's take a breather and remind ourselves that Bryce Mitchell should never be taken seriously. So here is, Bryce Mitchell is quite stupid. 8th red. My God, that CTE is doing its work. Why is everyone surprised? It's Bryce Mitchell. Sorry bro, but this is not it. Freedom of speech is entitled to everyone in the US. However, that does not exempt you from the consequences of your actions. Not sure how you can call yourself a Christian and act like this. Josh Emmett really hit him good. Looks like he still hasn't recovered. Should have just kept this one to himself." People immediately began questioning whether the UFC would punish Mitchell for his beliefs. During yesterday's Power Slap press conference, the UFC CEO replied, sharing his thoughts on the situation.
Does Bryce Mitchell face a punishment from the UFC for saying
That's what everybody wants to hear about punishment. It's free speech. I don't have to love it. You don't have to love it. You know.
I agree with that, the free speech sentiment. Is there a concern, though, right, if he goes out and wins a fight and gets a mic?
Well, that's the beautiful thing about this business. For all of you that hate Bryce Mitchell, you get to see him hopefully get his ass whooped on global television. I mean, what do you want me to say about it? You know where I am with free speech. We're disgusted by it. I think he's probably one of the dumbest, literally one of the dumbest human beings. Let's not forget that this is a guy who took a drill through his sack, then had to reverse it and put the drill back out of his. That's the level of stupid that we're talking about here. And I could probably go on for 10 minutes talking about how dumb Bryce Mitchell is. But guess what? Bryce Mitchell has a podcast.
I believe this was episode 1.
What a way to start. But that's the world that we live in now. Dumb people who are really stupid and really ignorant can have a voice.
It's time for today's top memes. Third place was posted by Agile Mycologist. Second place was posted by ACD MMA. And the top pick was posted by Paulo Costa. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to stay in the talk.